Nithyananda. Welcome to our yoga session today. So this is the intermediate yoga class, part number 2. I just want to share a word before we start the class. What do we mean by intermediate or beginners and so on? You notice, especially in the Western yoga system, most of yoga systems in the world actually, will put the most emphasis to the asana part, to the physical movement. So naturally, because different bodies, different people, there will be limitations in the physical movement. So when we regard yoga, now we think if that person can bend more, then he's more advanced. If he can't achieve that particular asana, then he's a more beginner. Here it's only a guideline. The whole emphasis is not on the doing, it's on the being. Can you be in yoga? So that's why even though someone can do any more advanced asanas, stand on the arms, stand on the hands, or stand on the head, anything, doesn't mean that he has reached the state of pure being. Whereas someone who is just sitting can be in the state of enlightenment, beyond the mind, beyond the body. So we need to understand what is the purpose of doing asanas. Do we want to do asanas for the aesthetics because we think this is yoga? No. In Nitya Yoga, we use the asana practice to prepare your body for a deeper and deeper experience. So when you come at the beginning of the class, maybe your mind is running somewhere, you're still in the grocery shop trying to figure out what you're going to have for dinner, something will be happening. Your body might not be so at ease, the muscles will be restless, the nervous system will be a bit restless. So all these variables make us move away from this center, from just flowing in the moment. So what we do with these asanas, the breathing techniques, it's just a technique to bring us back to that state of yoga, to that continuous happening, which is flowing by every moment beyond time. So just understand, when we give this intermediate practice, it's not that you have to achieve the next level, advanced level 1, level 2. No, if you can be totally present into any of the practices, even though you're a so-called advanced yogi, if you can be in the so-called beginner's class and still feel that joy, bliss, and enjoying those simple movements, then you can say you are truly a yogi. So now, come to this moment and simply you'll be a yogi. So we'll start the class. So sitting in a comfortable position with the spine straight, very important. Allowing the energy to flow, all the energy centers to be free-flowing. So from the root center to the crown of your head, just lift the spine. Taking a deep inhale, open the chest and relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. Just smile for a few moments here. Hands in chin mudra on the knees and close your eyes. Fall into the seat of the witness, witnessing the whole scene, witnessing the mind, the body, any sensations that might be happening in the body, or anything that might be crossing your mind in the vast sky of consciousness. So in this state of centeredness, being here in this moment, in your body, in your inner space, aware of the outside and the inside, let us now invoke the presence of the divine energy, the energy of eternal bliss, the Master's energy. Take a deep inhale and we'll chant. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Satrisam Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Satgurum Tam Namami. Take a deep inhale and relax as you exhale. You can bring your hands down. And let's get ready for the warm-up sequence today. Slowly come up on your mat. So today, moving into the joints warm-up, fully aware of the body. So let's mobilize every joint of the body, starting with the ankles. Just be there, be in that part, and pointing the toes, and bring the foot down. We'll move on to the other foot. If it's a cold morning where you are, so make sure that you spend the time to warm up. Now let's come down on the knees slowly. And change direction. And we'll come back up, this time with the feet shoulder width apart, nicely moving the hips. And change direction. Enjoying the movement, pressing the hips a little bit further. Big circles. And let's come back to center. This time we'll rotate the arms very loosely, freely. So rotating forward and back. And this time, back and forth. Let's cross in the front, and if you can, touch your hands in the back. And this time with this twist, just swinging playfully. And come back to center. With the hands on the shoulders, inhale, elbows up and back, wide circles, exhaling down. Expand your lung capacity. Inhaling, make some space, bring the breath all the way into your chest, into the shoulders, collarbone. Lifting the spine and massaging your upper back. And this time changing direction. And down. Just loosen up. Now let's move the wrists in both directions. And with the fingers pointing up and down. Just relax now, press your fists, press your fingers into your fists and extend. Just a few times and shake. Relax the arms. And let's move on to the neck. So bring the chin down and up. If you want, you can look at the tip of the nose as you come down. And look at the point between your eyebrows when you come up. Then looking over the left shoulder and then the right. So again, if you're having any tension, any pain, don't push, simply back off. Be very gentle with the neck. And tilt. You can press the opposite shoulder down to nicely stretch the traps, the muscles coming from the shoulders into the neck. And very slowly we'll rotate. Slow movements. And changing the direction. Just enjoy the movement. And this time squeezing your face. Squeeze every muscle of the face, activating the blood flow. And open the mouth. Open the eyes, squeeze again, and open. Keep moving your face, and relax. Just spend a few moments here, standing still, eyes closed, smiling and feeling their body activated. All the nadis, the energy channels in the body, open and ready to flow in the asanas and tune to in higher frequencies. So before we start the asana, let's make a strong intention in your own inner space, inside. What you want as reality. What you want from life. Let it manifest in reality. Let it start from a strong resolve and intention so that it becomes part of your muscle memory. So your whole body, your actions are aligned with those thoughts. So the highest possible intention of living, radiating and sharing enlightenment, this awakened state of consciousness, obviously, will bring everything else in life. So now in that state of awareness, let's move the body in the asanas. You may slowly open the eyes and we'll stand in Tadasana. So with the feet closely apart, close together, and the spine straight, lift the spine, shoulders relaxed, chest open, and we'll flow in the movement. Now we saw in the previous sessions the forward bend and the squatting position, Uttanasana Utkatasana. So let's flow into it like a vinyasa. So So inhaling, lift your spine. Exhale, let's bend forward. You can bend your knees slightly if you're a bit stiff. Inhale in this position and exhale. On the next inhale, we'll come up into a semi-squat position. Hold for a few breaths. Keep lifting the spine and come up, exhaling, arms down. Let's repeat, arms up. Exhale forward, keeping the spine straight. You can bend your knees slightly, hands by your feet. Relax the shoulders, the neck. On the next inhale, let's come up to a squatting position. Big deep inhale, lift the spine, breathe into your chest. And we'll come up, opening the chest, arching back slightly and sweep your arms down as you exhale. We'll do one last time, inhaling up, make some space, lift with the breath, exhaling down. On the next inhale, going into squatting position, relaxing the hips, legs strong, and lifting the spine. On the next inhale, up, arch back slightly, open the chest, and slowly sweep your hands down by your side. This time we'll go to Trikonasana, opening the legs, maybe some 3-4 feet apart, depending on your height. Not too wide. Now let's open the left foot sideways and the right heel also in the same line so that you can balance yourself and maybe the foot pointing at some angle. So really feel yourself. And we'll go into the Utthita Trikonasana, coming on the same side. So inhaling, open the arms, and as you exhale, just slide sideways. You can keep your hand by your ankle if you want to, or bring it on the ground, either looking down, sideways, or looking up. So extending your arms, opening the chest, and feeling this extension on the right hip, and tuck your left hip in, holding for a few breaths. Keep lengthening the spine. On the next inhale, we'll come up, and this time we'll go right into the Parivritti Trikonasana, so with the twist. So inhale and exhale, twist sideways. You can bring the right hand towards your left foot, either on the inside or if you want to on the outside, which is a bit more intense, either looking down, sideways, or looking up, keeping your balance. Enjoying the twist. Let the breath be deep and slow. And looking down before coming up. This time come up slowly, inhaling, and exhale, arms down. So we'll change the feet posture. This time open the right, bring the left at a 45-degree angle. Opening the body sideways, inhale. And exhale, tuck the right hip in, and you can either again rest on the side of the ankle or come down. And slowly looking up if you feel comfortable without losing the balance. And breathing here nicely. If there's any tension, any pain in the body, honor your body. You don't need to move into the pain, and we'll come up and we'll go right into the twist. So exhaling, either bring the left hand on the inside of the right foot or straight on the outside, and again tuck your right hip in, and slowly you can either look sideways or up at the right hand. Keep opening the chest. Breath deep and slow. And slowly coming out of the posture, head down, come up, and exhale, arms down. Now we'll go back to opening towards the left. But this time we'll rotate the hips so that they face the left side of your mat. So straight in line with your left foot pointing forward. So this time your back leg will be straight, but maybe at a closer angle to the front. Okay, so nicely tuck your left hip in and line your body facing forward. Now bring the hands in the back, interlink your fingers, take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, slowly let your upper body fall forward, and the hands come up overhead, relaxing the shoulders completely. Take a few deep inhale, gazing at the back foot, neck relaxed, shoulders totally relaxed. On the next inhale, lift the chin, open the chest, come up, and slowly release. Now we'll pivot, coming towards the right side. So the right foot pointing forward, hips coming in, pointing forward. Okay, and keep your back leg straight, pressing the heel into the ground. Now interlink the fingers, inhale, open the chest, and exhale, slowly allow your body to fall forward. Again, gazing at the back foot. If you feel too much tension in the back of your leg, you can bend your knees slightly. That's not a problem. Keep relaxing the shoulders. And slowly lifting the chin, the chest, coming up. And release. Stepping forward. Come up to the front of your mat. And the next sequence going into Surya Namaskar, the sun salutation. So if you're able to face the east, so facing the rising sun, but even more profound, if you can, find the direction of the banyan tree and face the banyan tree, and really making a statement that we're not only honoring the outer sun, we're really saluting the inner light, this energy that is so powerful and present in this space. So now bring your hands in prayer position and just fall in tune with that light radiating from the Manipuraka chakra, shining, touching every cell of the body. So let your consciousness rise and fall in tune with the cosmos. Now let's move into the sun salutation. We'll do some few repetitions for today. So do it intensely with the breath. So let's start inhaling. Lift the arms, join the palms, arch back slightly. Exhale, sweeping the arms down, hands by your feet, Uttanasana. With the right foot back, wide step inhale, open chin and chest. And going to plank, left foot back, exhaling, knees, chest, chin to the ground, elbows close to your body. Point the toes, inhale, lift the chin and chest, Bhujangasana. And curl the toes in, pushing up into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Arms strong, neck relaxed, gazing between your feet. Now look forward, step the left foot between the hands, open the chest, lift the chin, inhaling. Right foot forward, exhale, Uttanasana. On the next inhale, we'll come up, lift your spine, arch back, and exhale, arms down by your side, and bring the hands in prayer position in front of the heart. So that is one repetition. So we'll do 5 more repetitions. We'll do a total of 6 repetitions today. So go at your own pace, flow into the movement. So without instructions, just enjoy, let the breath deepen the movement. Let your whole awareness fill your whole body. Totally in tune with the movements and the breath. And just flow into the next repetitions. Each time you can deepen the movements as you feel more and more relaxed, as the tensions leave the body. Always a balance between strength and flexibility. So alternating with the right foot back and then the left. And before continuing to your next repetitions, just spend a few moments here with the hands in prayer position. Before you finish your last 2 repetitions, just connect again with this strong intention. Really visualize yourself moving in the Surya Namaskar effortlessly. Your intention becoming reality, becoming your muscle memory. Your brain is rewiring to that new awareness, consciousness. Let this inner light fill your whole being. And now let's move again, finishing the last 2 repetitions of Surya Namaskar. So let's do it with grace. Really enjoying yourself. The pure joy of moving the body, feeling the muscles. This is what Patanjali calls Sukham. Enjoying the nectar flowing through your muscles as you move, as you go into different asanas. And finishing the last repetition, slowly let us sit down in Sukhasana or any comfortable position, the hands in Chin Mudra. Close your eyes. Just totally fall into your inner space, aware of the body, aware of the mind totally settled. Just enjoying this pure presence in the pure present. And you may slowly open the eyes. I will move on to the seated sequence. Going again into Ardha Matsyendrasana, the seated twist. Just to nicely tone all the organs and activate the Manipuraka, the Jataragni, our digestive fire even more. So now we'll start with the right leg under. Keep both sitting muscles, your sitting bones right on the ground, and the left leg across. Not just be here with the spine straight, hands on the knee, and we'll move right into the posture. So inhale, lift the right arm up. And as you exhale, twist over to the left, bring the left hand in the back. Now hook either the elbow on the outside of the knee or really press your armpit against the knee. And looking back over the left shoulder, you can extend your right arm to hold on to this left foot. And again, wrapping around the back, reaching for the opposite hip. Let the breath be deep and slow. So pushing the breath into the abdomen and lifting the spine as you bring the breath in the chest. On each exhale, look a little bit deeper into the twist over your left shoulder, looking in the corner of your eye. Enjoying the massage to all the organs, the vital organs, digestive system. Also excellent asana to rejuvenate all the nervous system along the spine. Releasing the tension with this twist. And slowly we'll release, so release the right arm, slowly come forward, bring the left hand in the front, and slowly we'll exhale one time to the right, and change the leg posture. Again, both sitting bones right on the ground, the left leg under, the right up across the left knee. And stay here for a few moments, just closing your eyes before we enter into the posture. Always coming from the space of centeredness, steadiness. And going into the pose, this time lift the left arm up and twist over to the right. So hook either the elbow or bring the armpit right against the knee. And you can reach for the foot if you can. And this time, wrap the right hand, right arm around the back, looking over your right shoulder. And let the breath be deep and slow. Look in the corner of your eye, over the right shoulder. Inhaling, feel the spine lifting. And exhale. Go a little bit deeper into the twist. Again, not fighting with the body. Just go to the extent where you feel comfortable. There might be a bit of tension, but no pain. Just enjoy yourself. And slowly we'll release the left arm, the right, looking forward, and twist slightly towards the left, keeping the spine straight, and come back to center, extend the legs. We'll go into Uttanasana, the forward bend. So pressing through the heels, extending the legs. We'll inhale, lift your spine, lift the arms up. And slowly as you exhale, just let the gravity take you down, the belly onto the thighs, chest onto the knees, and extending the arms, slowly let the chin come down towards the leg. And at the very end, the forehead just relaxes. So wherever you may come, even if you don't come all the way down, don't try to pull yourself down. Simply allow your body to relax under the gravity with the breath. So really let the breath take you down, relaxing the back of your legs, the hamstrings, breathing into the spine, enjoying this space. On the inhale, you can lift the chin slightly, open the chest, lifting the spine, and exhale, sink even deeper with the gravity, totally relaxing the shoulders and arms. And very slowly, finally, let's lift the chin and come up. Arms over your head, lift your spine, and exhale. Sweep the arms down, bring the hands by your side, and slowly we'll slide onto our back to go to the next series on the ground. So, supine postures, lying on the back. This time just relax for a few moments. Keep the knees up, feet on the ground, and the palms facing down by your side, relaxing the shoulders. Just enjoying the transition before we move on. And let's move into the preparation for Sarvangasana. Today we'll be doing the full shoulder stand. Sarvangasana. Going into Alesana, so folding the body into the plow pose, lowering the toes on the ground over your head, and slowly rolling back on the ground in this posture, extending the legs, and going into Matsyasana, which we saw in the lesson 1 of this intermediate yoga. So now we'll move into bridge pose, Dvipadapitam, simply to prepare the neck, prepare the spine for the shoulder stand. I just want to remind you, if you're having any heart condition, if you're having periods or any stage of pregnancy, avoid the Sarvangasana, avoid the shoulder stand. If you want, you can do the bridge pose within your own limits and simply go into Shavasana for the relaxation. So we'll inhale, lift the hips up, Keep the chin tucked into your chest, the back of the head on the ground. Exhale, roll your spine down, all the way to the tailbone. Coming up, and down slowly. Again, lift, breathe into your belly, up into your chest, fill yourself, and slowly release. And one more time. And if you're going into Sarvangasana, we can go immediately. Otherwise, you can keep doing the bridge pose if you want in the meantime. And we'll keep the elbows close to your body. And bring the knees up onto your chest. Now going in one swift movement, we'll come up, keeping the legs, the hips and the spine in one straight line. So keep your legs and core muscles strong to support your weight, and the chin right tucked into your chest. So let's move into Sarvangasana. So in one movement, the toes right on top of your Ajna chakra, the brow center. And breathe here slowly. Getting the full benefit of this inverted pose. As an option, you can drop the knees to the forehead. And even open and allowing the legs to twist like scissors. And coming up, now we'll lower into Alesana, keeping the legs straight, the chin onto your chest, relax the neck. You can extend your arms on the ground, so in the opposite direction. And keep pressing through your heels, lengthening the back of the legs. Hold for a few breaths. Excellent pose to activate the pancreas and all the organs, vital organs. So if you're having some diabetes, this could be a very good pose to start practicing. Obviously, if you're not having hypertension or other related problems. And we'll slowly roll back, so supporting the back. Don't let yourself fall. Just roll, keep the back of the head on the ground. Just let your legs fold back all the way to your tailbone. And either extend your legs fully, or if you want to, you can cross them like when you sit in Sukhasana. And we'll go right into Matsyasana, so like we saw before in a previous class. If this is your first class, simply hold on to your thighs with your hands, press the elbows on the ground, and we'll open the chest, arching back, so balancing on the tailbone and the crown of your head. So now lift the chest and looking back, bring the crown of your head on the ground, balancing on the tailbone, and relax the arms. Let the shoulders sink. Opening your chest. Breathe into your chest. And slowly you can release the pose, hold on to your thighs, press down with the elbows and release. This time we'll go into Relaxation Shavasana, the conscious, restful awareness. So just extending the legs, arms by your side, palms facing up. Take a deep inhale, lift your belly and your chest opens. Relax completely. Now let go of any tension, relaxing the ankles, the feet, the legs. Relax your anal muscles, the lower abdomen. And come onto your chest, relaxing the shoulders. Let your shoulders and arms sink in the ground. And the head straight. You can smile softly and allow your whole body to relax, falling into this deep, restful awareness. Simply unclutch from the body, going into the ultimate aparigraha, non-possessiveness. I take a deep inhale. Let your belly rise, your chest opens. Slowly exhaling. Keep relaxing the body. Allow it to rejuvenate in this new awareness. Let the blissful energy spread all over the body. And let's slowly start moving, pressing the toes, moving the ankles. Press your fingers, moving the wrists. And slowly you can stretch your whole body. From head to toes. Nicely stretch the body, move in any way it wants to move. You can roll on one side, roll on the other side, release any remaining tension before we come back to a sitting posture. Slowly as you roll onto your side, we'll come up to sitting posture. So make yourself comfortable. Any position of your choice, Sukhasana, half Padmasana, or if you feel comfortable with the full lotus, you can come into Padmasana. And getting ready here for the Pranayama. Before we start the breathing techniques, just spend a few moments here noticing the change between the beginning of the class and now. Anything different, the way you feel your body, the connection with your body. This is what we call uniting in yoga. Totally anchoring the mind with the body and the full awareness, your consciousness, your very being. So let's do a few breathing exercise, pranayama. When we breathe beyond thoughts, the prana, the life energy, straight goes to our energy system, energizing, bringing this creative energy so that we can use it productively throughout the day, anything we may be doing. So our first technique will be Kapalabhati. So breathing from the abdomen, exhaling, so we bring the abdomen in and up in one swift exhale. So it's coming from the abdomen, not moving the shoulders or blowing through the nose simply. So we'll exhale through the nose, keeping the lips closed. We'll do 3 cycles of 21 times Kapalabhati. Okay? So it's a swift exhale. Allow the inhale happen by itself as you relax your muscles. So we'll start 21 times, then take a full deep breath, relaxing, then again 21 times, and we'll do 3 cycles of 21. So let's start. And repeat one more cycle. One last cycle of 21. And relax. Allow the breath to come back to its natural rhythm. Strongly activating the Jataragni and curing any problem related to your respiratory system. Bringing light into your whole skull, into the brain. Kapalabhati. And this time, to cool the body, we'll use a breathing technique, Shitali Pranayama, allowing the mind to settle. So we activated a lot this heat energy in the body, the sun energy. Now we'll cool it slightly with the Shitali Pranayama, so that we come to a state of balance before we finish the class. So Shitali, let's cool off the body. So breathing through the tongue, we'll stick the tongue out and roll the tongue. And as we inhale, just draw the air through the tongue. Now bring the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth, close your lips, and exhale slowly through the nose. Again, inhaling through the tongue. And exhale through the nose. Now if you can't roll your tongue, you can do the same effect with Shitkari Pranayama. So breathing through your teeth. Same effect. So let's continue for 8 more times. Breathe slowly, deeply. And relax after 12 breaths. Totally shifting your awareness, aware of the inner space as well as the outer space. Simply witnessing untouched. Falling into the space of deep inner peace and silence. The vibrant silence of your being. So with this light inner space flowing like a breeze, let your whole day, the whole day be in this inner space, without resistance, simply flowing. And at any point during the day, if you find that you're slowly slipping out of this center, just come back. Spend a few moments, just drop everything in. Come back to this center and then continue. So on that, let's bring the hands in prayer position in front of the heart, Atmanjali Mudra. In the space of total surrender. Take a deep inhale and chant Om Nithyanandam, the chant of eternal bliss, our true nature. Take a deep inhale, let's chant Om Nithyanandam. And relax. So carry this feeling throughout the day, share it, radiate it anywhere you might go. So on that, thank you. See you next class. Nithyanandam.